Hello friends, welcome back to Vocabbuilder. Today I'm going to share the real secret behind every success story you've ever heard. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not motivation, it's consistency. Most people start strong, but they don't last. They quit when it gets boring, when it gets hard, or when no one's watching. But the people who win? They show up every single day, no matter what. If you're tired of starting over, if you're ready for real change, this message is for you. Let's talk about why consistency is everything. Everyone wants success. Everyone dreams of doing something great with their life. But the harsh reality is, most people will never get there. Not because they're not smart enough, not because they don't have potential, but because they're not consistent. They don't stick with it long enough to see results. You don't need to be the most talented person in the room. You don't need to be the most educated or the most connected. What you need is the discipline to keep showing up every day, whether you feel like it or not. Motivation is a spark. It might get you started, but it won't keep you going. Because motivation fades. It dies in the face of stress. It disappears when things don't go your way. But consistency? Consistency is a choice. It's a mindset. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when it's the last thing you want to do. Think about this. You don't get strong by going to the gym once and lifting heavy. You get strong by showing up again and again, even when the results are slow. You don't become fluent in a language by studying for 10 hours once. You get there by learning a little bit every day, over time. That's how success works. It rewards the ones who are willing to repeat the right actions. The ones who don't quit just because progress feels slow. The ones who show up, even when there's no applause, no spotlight, no instant payoff. The biggest mistake people make is chasing intensity over consistency. They go hard for a few days, then stop for weeks. They expect big results from short bursts of effort. But success doesn't care about your intensity, it cares about your habits. Success is quiet. It's built in the small moments. It happens early in the morning, when no one's watching. It happens at night, when everyone else is resting. It happens when you say no to distractions and yes to your goals again and again. And the truth is, most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they lack patience. They want results now. They want transformation without consistency. But growth doesn't work that way. Progress feels slow, painfully slow. You'll do the work and feel like nothing is changing. You'll look in the mirror, check the stats, measure your effort, and still see no difference. But those are the moments where consistency matters most. Because the work you're doing is working, even when you can't see it yet. The roots grow before the tree breaks through the soil. The foundation is built before the world sees the skyscraper. The grind always comes before the breakthrough. Consistency is what turns average into excellent. It's what turns potential into power. It's what takes an ordinary person and turns them into someone the world can't ignore. Look around. Every successful person you admire, they got there through relentless consistency. Kobe Bryant didn't just train when he felt good. He trained every day, obsessively, with insane discipline. Stephen King writes every single day, even on holidays. That's how you write 60-plus best-selling books. J.K. Rowling didn't write Harry Potter in a weekend. She wrote it through rejection, depression, and struggle, but she kept showing up. That's the pattern. Not magic. Not luck. Not shortcuts. Just consistent action over time. And here's what most people don't realize. Consistency doesn't just change your results. It changes you. Every time you show up, you're building self-respect. You're proving to yourself that you're reliable, that you can be trusted, that your word means something. That's how confidence is built. That's how identity is shaped. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries to be disciplined. You become someone who is disciplined. You stop hoping for motivation. You start creating it, Through momentum. So how do you become more consistent? Here are 3 things that work. 1. Start small and stay steady. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. 10 minutes a day beats 2 hours once a month. 1 page a day is better than 50 pages once and then nothing. Start with a version of your goal that's too small to fail, then grow from there. 2. Track it. Use a calendar. Mark your progress. Seeing your daily streak builds momentum. You won't want to break it. That visual proof of progress is powerful. 3. Miss once, never twice. You're human. You'll mess up. You'll miss a day. That's okay. But don't let it happen 2 days in a row. Forgive yourself fast and restart immediately. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is to keep going. You have everything you need to succeed. It's not a lack of time. It's not a lack of knowledge. It's about showing up over and over again. Because here's the truth no one tells you. The most successful people in the world aren't always the most gifted. They're the ones who kept going long after others quit. They kept learning when it was boring. They kept practicing when no one was watching. They stayed consistent, even when they didn't feel like it. And that's what made them unstoppable. So if you're tired of starting over, if you're ready to take control of your future, if you want to finally break through and become the version of yourself you know you can be, start now, start small, but don't stop. Because at the end of the day, consistency is everything. If this message spoke to you, if you're ready to commit to your growth, your goals, and your greatness, then don't just listen. Act. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to improve your English skills, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Leave a comment below and tell me, what's one habit you're going to stay consistent with starting now?